The universe is vast, a spectacle of incomprehensible scale. Galaxies spin, stars are born and die. Planets move in silent rhythm. And here, in a quiet room, a single fiber drifts in the air, suspended between worlds, a lone strand of shed fur, easily dismissed by most, held in contempt by many, but cast into existence by one of nature's most enigmatic creatures, the cat. And to blame the cat for shedding is akin to blaming the tree for releasing its leaves, the sky for casting rain, the tide for retreating from the shore. It is part of the inevitable ebb and flow of nature itself. Moreover, despite its humble appearance, a single strand of shed cat fur represents a carefully calculated investment and a grand sacrifice. Simply put, it's all about protein. Some 95% of a shed strand is protein, mainly amino acid-rich keratin that gives the strand strength. As much as 30% of a cat's daily protein intake goes into the production of its skin and coat. So, with the creation of a single fiber, the feline is sacrificing some of this precious protein resource. Protein that might have gone into muscle, strength, the very sinew of existence. Instead, it is given to this. Some may persist in seeing these valuable shed strands as inconvenient. They may even see themselves as waging a silent, almost existential war against them. But they should take note. This fur strand, aside from being a tiny metabolic marvel, is a whisper of evolutionary brilliance. Shedding is an ancient ritual, a legacy of adaptation. For millions of years, the modern cat's ancestors shed to replace old, damaged hairs, regulate body temperature, and discourage parasites. The act of shedding was not wasteful. It was essential, a quiet, ceaseless labor to survive. But what of that modern cat? Still bound to this primal cycle of shedding, what respect does its awesome adaptive behavior receive? Alas, again, too little, if any. The ways of the world are complicated. But how might this unfortunate dynamic be addressed, to the advantage of both cats and humans? As we have established, some shedding is a good thing, to be admired. But science does suggest that optimal feline nutrition may reduce unnecessary excess shedding, with high-protein, amino acid-rich diets, further enriched with essential fatty acids. The cat sheds only what must be shed. No more, no less. Meanwhile, during high shedding seasons, humans should brush felines more, especially felines too lazy to groom themselves. Do it every day, great for human-feline bonding. And so, the next time you find a cat hair upon your sleeve, your couch, your rug, pause, reflect. Instead of frustration, see opportunity. Feel gratitude. From the fiber to the feline, from the feline to the world, and from the world to the stars. Life is a network of tiny marvels. And when we begin to revere the smallest among them, a leaf, a grain of sand, a single hair, we begin to understand the immensity of what we're part of. One strand, one story, one universe, still shedding its mysteries.